Pope Francis about to die.
Yeah, no shit.
Somebody said like the end of the world or something like that is like the timing of like it's the next pope, the numbered pope. So Pope Francis is like the last pope before technically the last pope ever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm like kind of like tracks.
Yeah.
Pope Francis has been there for a little while though, right?
He's been there. Oh god,
like 20 years.
So, yeah. I was in.
Has it been that long?
I remember I was a kid when it was on the news about the last motherfucker dying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was in college. It's been a while. It's been at least 10 years. Because the guy before him wasn't there long.
Yeah, but the guy before him
Was a fucking ex-Nazi.
John Paul or Pope.
Or yeah, John Paul II was the one.
Last guy was Pope Benedict something, right?
Yeah, it was John Paul II was Pope when I was a kid, and then he died, and then Pope Benedict took over for a bit. Was the one who was happening, but he was the one who like had like all those like former Nazi ties and shit. They found out later on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, he was German. Not that I'm saying Germans are Nazis. It's just
In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the.
Yeah, and then he retired. Because basically, just like every other month, more shit was coming out about him, and then Francis.
He retired. I thought. Never mind. I don't care. I was a kid.
Yeah, retired, stepped down, whatever you want to call it.
Wasn't able
But he
to
died.
molest children.
Yeah, he couldn't get it up anymore. And they were like, "Well, what good are you,
Dude? If you're going limp with some children, dude,
Yeah, not
you're probably you're probably a good person.
Yeah,
Probably good. Fuck Jesus Christ!
It's just the Father, the Son, and the Holy Blue Pill couldn't do it. So.
Father, the Son, and
Imagine
that 6-year-old hole.
molester. Imagine old molesters out here with erectile dysfunction popping Viagra so they could touch kids.
But they're really just watching Sesame Street.
He's got the kid in the back of his van, and he's like, "I swear to God, this never happened before."
The kid's like,
And he's like, "Oh, you must think I'm the worst kidnapper ever."
I don't need the blue pill. I just watch an episode of Rugrats.
Jesus Christ.
The ugliest babies known to mankind. Seriously, if
that his hentai? Isn't that their hentai? Like, I love spending time with my kids. Like, I'd rather just play with them. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'd rather just play with, like, I get excited when I get off work to get home and play with Miles just for, like, 10, 20 minutes before we kind of start settling down. But in the day,
Dork.
Yeah,
You're a nurturing parent?
That's gonna be you in 2
I'm
months.
a good dad.
Fucking loser.
Like, if you care as a parent, that means you're a good parent. If you question whether or not you're a good parent, that means
you're a bad parent.
You're a good parent, because bad parents don't question that. They're like,
what if it's my goal to be a bad parent?
They just don't fucking talk to your kids.
Touche.
Like,
but she makes more money than me. I don't need her to help pay the bills. I couldn't live on my own.
I don't know. It's parenting's not. It's different. It's weird.
It's easy but hard. It's simple but hard.
Yeah, it's simple but hard. Yeah, there's a fine line. Like, I'm very nurturing to my kids. She's a teacher that teaches special education, so she's not as nurturing in the sense that, like, she understands that, like, how to teach something. Does that make sense? Where, like, if he, like, won't put on a shirt randomly, like, I'll be like, he's saying he's having a hard time. Really, he can do it on his own. He just doesn't want to fucking do it. Like, she'll make him, like, do it. But, like, for me, I see someone, he's not even struggling. Like today, right? He wouldn't put on his pajamas for whatever reason. He's put on his pajamas, like, fucking every day for the past, like, I don't know, 7-8 months. Just wouldn't do it. In fact, he peed on the floor in his bedroom. I'm literally sitting there helping him, and he starts peeing on the floor right in front of me. Like
as if he's using the toilet, like holding Wang and everything?
It was weird. It was just like, we're sitting there, he's like, I can't remember what we were doing. We were playing, And then like all of a sudden, like he took off his underwear. So I was literally I'm trying to get him in his PJs. And I took off his underwear, still had his shirt on. All of a sudden, like he's just peeing. And like looks at me. And I asked him earlier, because like what he'll do is like if he has to go, start grabbing his wiener through his pants, like grab it. Like
that's what I do.
Yeah.
Pinch those. Yeah.
He'll do that. And like every single time I see him do it, I was like, you got to go? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, well, let's go. He's like, I don't have to go. I'm like, okay. So I was wait. And then he hadn't done it for a while. I was like, maybe he just did it or whatever to do it. And like all of a sudden, it's like right in front of you, like fucking piss is like splashing off our hardwood floor, hitting me in the legs.
Something I will say, like as somebody who was an only child, I used to refuse to I used to basically like force my mom to help me like, you know, put my pajamas on and stuff. Because for me, it was like, oh, cool, I get to hang out with my mom.
No.
You know.
Well, yeah, I think that's also.
So I think for kids, a lot of times, like it's just an excuse to play with mom and dad and make it a game.
Him is like, I get it. It is. I mean, I see the whole game aspect of it because he's like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a flawless impression of your son.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't say the N-word. That was the only thing. Past like 2 days, for whatever reason, he's been really good at not having access. Past 2 days, it's been like, I'm just going to pee here because I can.
Years of academy training. He's wasted.
It's fucking weird. I'm like in my head, I'm thinking, is somebody touching him at school? All of a sudden, he's just doing this.
He's managing your ears and Melissa's expectations of him. Like, I don't want him to think I'm like too advanced or something. Like, I want to make sure that like if I bring home a C, they're not going to be too surprised.
It's fucking weird, but like she would like, when it came to that, like she would like make him put on everything
because she wants to be done with it, and she's had a hard day at dealing with difficult kids probably.
Well, no, not only that, she knew when we were having a second child, like it's going to be easier for me to be able to take care, get Lane ready, if he can also get ready on his own.
Yeah.
He can do everything on his own now. Like, it's pretty...
He's just 3.
Yeah,
he's 3.
He just doesn't want to fucking, like...
If he was 18 and acting like this, I'd be concerned. He's 3. It's pretty par for the course, I think.
No, it is very par for the course. But, like, when I see it, it's like she'll, like, won't give in. And I... give in
so easily.
Yeah, it's fucking like.
Well, good. It'll balance the kid out.
Yeah, like, and people would assume I was the dickhead that would never give in, but no, like I will always give in to my kids.
We had Vander's baby shower the other day. Vander's.
Did you get everything you guys wanted and more?
No, we didn't get shit that we wanted, man.
I will say,
cheap motherfuckers.
I will say that was a dope baby shower.
Honestly,
I'm not gonna lie. It was fun.
My wife actually hates baby showers, and she actually liked your guys' baby shower.
Nice.
I can attest to that. Like said without prompting, like this is fun.
Because she hates the stupid game, like most of the stupid games at most baby showers. But you guys don't really have any stupid games. Just she
go paint some shirts.
Yeah, the shirts and the blocks were cool, and
I like the alphabet book. That was fun.
The quiz was cool. She thought the alphabet book was cool too. Like she thought it was like, these aren't just your normal baby shower. She fucking hates that shit.
Yeah. Because it forces people that wouldn't normally like mesh to have to like work together and shit, and we don't like that.
Well, because I mean, oh my god, the group of people there was so different.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it couldn't have been.
Dude.
Because you got me and Wells and Melissa and Jason and Bree are there, and your family and his family and people. It was just such a amalgamation of people.
I've never had people from my dad's side of the family and people from my mom's side of the family and my friends in the same room at the same time. Never.
Really?
And that'll probably never happen again.
I wouldn't say never.
Was her family there?
Her family sucks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she didn't have anybody there.
Because Melissa asked, I was just like, I don't think she gets. I think her family's like pieces of shit.
Yeah, her mom and dad suck.
So I was like,
her brother is cool. He just lives in Indiana.
Oh, she like upset that they're not gonna.
I mean, she hasn't talked to her mom or dad in years, so
yeah, so it doesn't. It's like
it's not as it's not as harsh of a wound anymore.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like, that was like, I guess again, single parent for a while. Like, I went to a lot of baby showers with my mom because she couldn't get a sitter, and going to this one, I was like, shit.
I've never been to a baby shower.
Oh, really?
It's my first baby shower ever.
Usually you're taking a roll of toilet paper and let's all try and guess how long it has to be to go around mom's belly, or Some shit like that. It's so dumb.
So I had to take a fucking quiz, which I got a lot of the answers right.
I actually was surprised.
But I don't know like a lot about your wife at all.
Most of what I knew just from riding in the car with you to go to shows. It was like, what's her favorite band? Well, I know they both fucking love Manchester Orchestra.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, about, like, how you guys got engaged and all that. So, like...
It got my cousin. That question got my cousin because he was like, I know Manchester Orchestra is his favorite band.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's also hers.
Well, and then Melissa was, like, doing, like, some spy shit. She was, like, trying to figure out her favorite drink, and she's like... She literally said she's drinking Sprite right now, so it's got to be Sprite.
And I was like,
Marion's doesn't hold Coke Zero.
Yeah.
And then it was like... And Vander has that joke about her drinking Sprite at Oppenheimer. Like,
Yeah.
And then she said, and Sprite doesn't have caffeine in it. Follow the Dayton comedy scene on social media at Gem City Comedy or learn more at www.gemcitycomedy.com.
Yeah, but it was a fun baby shower.
Yeah. Also,
I mean,
Shout out to Brianna.
I can't compare it to anything else. But
It's because Brianna, man. Brianna is the goat of planning shit.
is she really?
Yeah.
oh, and some of it rubbed off on Jason because he planned the shit out of that birthday party for her.
Yeah.
But,
Well, he had help from her family, who she gets it from.
That's true. That's right.
Is she like a planner? Is that her job?
No. She's just
But
the
Jesus,
most
she could
like
go into
right-brained, organized person in the world. Left-brained?
No, you're right.
Right's organized. Left is very.
Left is the artistic.
I always do left is liberal.
Yeah, but
No,
I thought for politics and brains it was the opposite.
Left brain is left is super organized.
I thought it was left liberal.
I have the Bo Burnham song going through my head right now.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy, yeah, okay. And I cried for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. I am the right brain, I have feelings.
Oh, buddy. Okay. All right. Just me.
Books.
Wow, that was the first one.
I had one earlier, but it was off mic.
Oh, okay.
This next one's going to be on mic.
My kid did throw up on me today.
Nice. Which one?
The young one.
Okay.
Could have been either one.
You said that like it's a
hasn't
gimme.
pooped-
Like
He hasn't pooped.
Miles
in 10
peed
days.
on you last night.
Pooped in
So
10 days. That's sepsis, my dude.
No, it's not.
That's toxic shock, baby.
It's he doesn't he usually goes 7 to 8 days. It's been 10, but like he's not constipated because the last 2 times he's pooped, it's been watery.
Yeah, I get it.
And like we're sitting there like, oh, it's day 10. And you feel their stomach, see if it's hard, and it's like nothing. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
All right, Daddy's gonna check for poop now.
Does he pee
you
a
got
lot?
Hard tummy there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's peeing. It's just apparently breastfed kids can happen. So but that never happened to Miles. So that's why it's kind of like we weren't used to it.
I've never breastfed a kid.
I did put the my wife's what are they called? Breast pump on one time.
Okay.
To see if
I was trying
what
I
it
was
felt
waiting to
like.
see where that sentence is going.
And then one time, like, she thought she broke, like, the handheld one. That's what she's going to want. Is she going to breastfeed?
she's going to try.
I'm sure somebody's already, get a handheld, like pump one, like, for, like, fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a tiny, I'll show you a picture of it. But, like, my wife thought she broke hers. So I took it apart real fast, put it back together. I think one of the linings was off. And so, like, but she's breastfeeding Lane, so I can't tell if I fucking fixed it. So I was like, all right, let's just see what here we go. I was like, yeah, fucking
It
My
works.
nipple went. Like, I was like, yeah, it's fixed now.
You're also down a tit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And then, like, speaking of that, like, because Melissa's sister went through a really hard time with breastfeeding. Like, don't let Lori get down on herself if it doesn't work at first.
She kind of is. She's always been concerned about whether or not she'll be able to. She had a breast reduction surgery when she was 18 or 17 or something like that. It says the computer might be having performance issues, brother.
Yeah,
it went
go
away.
back.
But yeah, she had a breast reduction at the 17 or 18. She used to have fucking titties, dude. She used to have the biggest titties I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, they were giving her health problems, which sucks for me, but so she's wondering if she'll be able to.
I don't know why. I don't know anything about that stuff. Yeah. I just know some people, especially some ladies, females, first time mothers, who get really down on themselves and they can't do it, and sometimes it's not fucking easy. Like, it was hard for Melissa at first, but now Melissa's like fucking produces milk like a goddamn cow. It's actually kind of ridiculous.
I thought you were gonna say hot.
Nah, it's really fucking weird. It's like they're like, what the hell? That's a lot of milk.
You ever use it for your cereal? That's a weird question. I shouldn't ask that.
No,
but I gotta know that I've asked.
I mean, you'll try it. I tried it. It just tastes like milk, I guess.
Like sweet?
I don't know. Just like milk. I don't know, like skim milk, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, a little sweet, I guess. I had to try it once.
So I could probably put it in my cereal.
Good. Shredded wheat it, you know. It's just milk.
Wouldn't be shredded wheat.
No.
If I was going to use my wife's sweet breast milk for my cereal, it'd definitely be probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Or maybe
Peanut Butter Crunch.
Maybe Oops All Booby Milk.
You can help us grow our channel, upgrade our gear, and eventually hire an editor by joining our Patreon for only $5 a month. Go to patreon.com/the3mics or follow the link in the description.
Miles was out in 3 rounds of pushes. Like 3 rounds of contractions with pushes. Second baby out with 1 round of contractions with pushes. It was
Get it out.
It was literally like contraction, 2 pushes, baby out. It was fucking fast. It was like fucking Jimmy John's delivery. Like freaky fast. It was fucking weird. So I thought Miles was fast giving birth because it was like, so you always see like you hear stories about like women's birthing taking like a lot long. They go through like pushing quite a long time,
96 hours and stuff like that.
Well, that's labor. Labor starts when it's like when you get to a certain point, but like pushing wise, like
oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Okay.
So I was like, all right, it's gonna be like 20, 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this.
Did her water break both times, or was she like induced into labor?
We got induced both times. Well, she got induced, not we.
You're the dad. You count. You matter.
When you see that shit go through, you do not fucking count.
Brother, were you like facing vag during both births?
The entire thing.
Nah, dude. I'm up at the head. I'm moral support, dude. I'm let those doctors clean that doo-doo up.
No, I even made the joke when Miles was born. I was like, it kind of looks like, you guys ever seen that like Smuckers with like peanut butter and jelly in the same can? That's what that looks like down there, right? And the nurse laughed. Nurse was like, and then I was like,
and Melissa had a gun and she shot you in the face.
Just like, are you really cracking jokes right now?
And you're like, hey, I'm trying to keep the vibe going. You're ruining it with all this screaming.
Like literally, I cracked that joke as she's like fucking pushing in between contractions. I'm like, that's what it fucking looked like. It reminded me of like.
That's so good.
No,
I used to beg my mom to buy that shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I can't eat that stuff after I said that joke.
You saying that makes me want to go eat something.
You're not gonna ruin PB&J's for me, man.
It was just like I don't know, just watching that. I watched both times. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be up at the top.
You don't want to look.
Just being like, all right, baby, you got this shit.
It's amazing to see your child come out like that.
Let us know down in the comments. Is it amazing to watch your?
It's
for the parents.
It's kind of hard.
If there are any present, attentive, loving parents that actually enjoy this show, let us know in the comments.
Like, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to watch. A child give birth.
To watch a child give birth?
I mean, to watch your wife
it's
give
gotta
birth
be
to a
What?
child.
wild. That's true. That's got to be magical as fuck to watch a kid give birth. Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know.
That's why that baby was 10 pounds. She gave birth to the baby. The baby gave birth to the other baby.
She gave birth to a pregnant baby. What the fuck?
Shit. I don't know. It was weird. Is she gonna do? Do you know if she's gonna do the pain meds or
Yes.
go all natural?
I am positive. I'm 99% positive that she's going to take the pain meds.
Yeah.
Because why not? Like, she doesn't have anything to prove to anybody, man. Like, she's just...
I don't get why some people do all natural. I'm like, fuck that. Like, and when you see that shit, I'm like, no, man.
She's already at the high risk of needing a C-section anyway, so, like...
No.
Yeah, she's not...
Yeah, that was a C-section. And look how great I turned out.
Me too.
Yeah.
I almost killed my mom.
As my mother loved... Jesus, this is my mom lovingly put it one time. She had me removed.
I was all natural. So natural that my dad beat my mom.
What?
No, that's why my parents broke up, because my dad beat my mom.
Naturally Caucasian.
Yeah.
That tracks, yeah.
Really wish he would have hit her a little bit harder so I wouldn't have to have bills.
We wouldn't have 3 mics. It'd be 2 mics and
A Kyle or something.
we'd have fucking Tim Purvis sitting between the two of us.
Nah.